Hey, how's it going, everyone? I just want to make a video about if anybody's been thinking about doing a upgrade on their Kevlar helmet on the suspension. Is what I actually got about 2 years ago. It's called a BLSS Kit. Basically turns the regular old style Kevlar helmet, basically replaces the old web suspension to the more modern type Army combat helmet. So this is what, see, it's the older style. So is that brow and lower ears protectors, but here's what the inside looks like. It is actually, let me adjust it and get more light. That's what it looks like. It uses the standard pads that you'll find in a modern US helmet. It has a strap here, and you have the buckle that goes across, and you got the crown pad down in there. So as you can see, got the buckle, and you got an actual piece of plastic suspension that comes all the way around and actually bolts to the helmet, because there's actually some bolts, as they show here in the instruction, that you can take it off. That shows taking off the chin strap, and then now you're working on taking out, let's see, I got better in case you may want to read it. Remove interior web. There you go. You clean the inside where you're going to put a stick, and there's that metal piece not metal, plastic. The piece of plastic I was talking about. Put in there, and that shows you the proper way of doing it. Doing the little plastic the rubber washer they provided. That's how to screw. You don't do it too tight at first. It shows you how you put it back together. Sequence, and there's that part right there, and you do the final touches, and what you got yourself is a modern suspension, as I said, your head suspension for the old Kevlar helmets. Because these Kevlars at the time, well, when I bought this helmet, this is probably about, when did I get this? About 2 years ago. I got this. It was pretty much brand new. And this helmet, it's covered by the Velcro, but this was made in 2006. And these, as far as I know of it now, they are selling for pretty cheap. I mean, it's not common to see these helmets sell for $150, but if you get one that's actually in excellent condition or slightly used for $80, $90, now, say, be good to get one. And as far as the kit itself, to replace the old suspension, because this kind of sucked when you wore it for a long time. All the points here kind of dug into your skull. So uncomfortable. They've actually made a foam that you put inside of here to relieve the pressure points on top of your skull, because it got annoying after all the bouncing around. This is a big improvement, especially with that and these pads here. If from what I understand, is with these pads, it helps against the trauma shock. You know, if there's an actual impact that comes to the side, it will actually absorb it, because it's actually kind of up against your head. It's not all loose like this is. So if any of y'all been thinking for doing an upgrade or want to know how the BLSS Kit goes, that's what I call from, let me get that paper. Yeah, Oregon area. And let me see, I get back here to help y'all out with the number. Yep, there's their number. And the website's right there, OregonAereo.com. And for how much it is, you may ask, at the time I bought this, it was pretty much at a discount price, but it was $100 for the suspension. Yeah, you may think that's kind of expensive, but for me, it was actually worth it. $100. And did it myself. Just follow the instructions and look everything 2 or 3 times. Make sure it's go, because once you put the sticky stuff in, it's really going to be hard to get out, and it's not going to be fun. So that's where you have it. You have a old Kevlar helmet